Alright guys, so as you can see, we got our dash removed last night, exposing all of our craptacular wiring. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to try to remove the wiring. This here is just bolted to this upright piece, so we can remove that, and then we'll trace back some of the other wiring and get it out of there. We're probably going to have to end up replacing all of the wiring. Whether or not I'll be able to find another harness, I don't know. Probably not. So we don't want to start cutting wires or nothing in case we need to copy the old stuff. So we'll try to get that wiring out of there and then see what we can come up with from there. Well guys, what a disaster. This is just all cobbled together. Spade terminals, everything's, there's like switches. There's this weird, like, I don't even know, outdoor extension cord wiring. It's just super ugly. I'm not going back on this tractor. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, I've decided, is to skip ahead of this here section and we're going to pull out the motor. There is 4 bolts, I believe. You can see them there, that hold on the motor itself to those other 4 bolts, which are what do you call it? They got rubber dampeners on them. You can see them there on the front, and there's one on the back too. So I'm not sure if I can remove the 4 motor bolts first and pull the motor off, and then pull those plates with the rubber mount on them after that, or what has to go on. So we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to try the 4 motor bolts first and see how that works out. Alright, so I took the 4 bolts out that hold the motor on, or hold the motor mount brackets onto the frame, I should say. There's a coupler that holds the output shaft on the engine to the shaft that goes to the transmission, and there was just a pin through that. I took that out too, off camera. So now I should be able to slide the motor forward to get it off that shaft and then lift it out. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think... Oh, I gotta disconnect the cables going to the carburetor. That's the only thing I gotta do. Alright, now it should be free. As long as the coupling separates. There we go. Now, not exactly light, is it? Holy shit. Alright guys, let's check out our progress and we'll call it a wrap for this video. Motor is out of the frame. This here motor mount is actually homemade, and that one's not too bad, I don't think, but the front ones are alright. I'll try to look for rear motor mounts, add that to the list. Wiring harness is out, it's garbage, we need to find another one. Motor is out, we can deal with that at a later time, it needs work, but yeah, tractor's looking pretty good, so getting down there for sure. Still got to remove all this stuff here and this stuff, and the hydraulics got to go. Then we can unbolt the rear end, unbolt the front axle, blah blah blah. So we've got a lot done, we've got a lot yet to go, so hope you guys will stick with me here through this project. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.